Hey, good afternoon, class. Wanted to let you know, of course, as always, that the discussion board 5 is graded, and so you can check that out. Did want to make a few comments, especially in light of, the fact that, we've moved into, writing discussion boards that are focused more on letters or particular, just letters, really, various kinds. And so this week, as you deal with the prison epistles as well as the pastoral epistles, really the nature of the discussion board will be, you have to pick 2 of the prison epistles and write about 2 of those, and then also pick 2 of the pastoral epistles and write about those. Of course, you have more options with the prison epistles. Those primarily are made up of Philippians, Ephesians, Colossians, and Philemon. But then you have the pastorals, which obviously are 1st, 2nd Timothy, as well as Titus. Now, just again, make sure, and I know that there's a lot of different part to the questions about the different letters, and I know that sometimes that can be overwhelming, like you're writing too much, but I'd rather see you answer the questions thoroughly, treating each specifically rather than just kind of just broadly dealing with the topics that are mentioned in the questions. Also, just a quick reminder about your replies. Many of you are doing a really great job, and I can see you really trying to critically engage your fellow students, and that doesn't have to be something that's rude or pejorative or negative. It's just a matter of just critically thinking through the post and evaluate it based upon the reading. How have they done? Or which I think is always a great way to go about writing a reply is not only giving affirmation perhaps of their position on a matter, but then give your own position that may be a little bit different. But if you're going to do that, make sure that you state very clearly not only the evidence but the reasons for why you hold that position and why the student ought to consider it. But anyway, so just keep trying to be very critical and evaluative in your replies, and I mean critical in the best sense of the word, not the negative aspects of it. But all in all, you guys, I can see steady improvement, so keep on working hard. You guys are doing great. One other thing, a couple other things actually. Again, you have a quiz this Sunday, so you'll need to study hard for that and do your best. Like I said, you guys are knocking out the quizzes, which is amazing to me, and I'm hoping that some of you that may not have done as well really can pick it up this quiz into the next one and really kind of bring that back up. Also, I know I have mentioned this quite a bit over the past few weeks, but I cannot say it enough or emphasize it too much. You've got a paper in a couple weeks, and it's a big deal, and so I want to just encourage you to do your research. Some of you have emailed me about sources or about how to approach your topic, whatever the case might be or has been, and so that's been good, very simple, but make sure that you do a good job of tracing the history of the intertestamental period, and not just using the textbook, because that's really just a broad overview, but getting a few other sources that will help you fill in the gaps there a little bit. One of the things that students really don't do a very good job with, generally speaking, in the intertestamental period is they do not do a very good job of explaining exactly what Hellenism is. Namely, they don't do a good job of showing its impact on not only Jewish culture but Jewish religion. How did they respond to it? Those types of issues are very important, and the better that can really help you really add some flesh to the paper. And on your special topic, make sure you get a couple sources that are specific to that topic so that you can really provide some depth to that topic. A lot of times when students approach the specific section that they get to do, it's very general, lacks lacks any real depth and doesn't really add anything to the discussion that the textbook would give. So please work hard on just making this paper the best that it can be. It's almost a fourth of your grade, so it really behooves you to do the best you can. And again, if any of you have any questions about the paper, just shoot me an email. Make sure you cite your sources properly, not only in the footnotes but also in the bibliography. Those are two different forms, so make sure you take care of that. Listen, guys, just want to let you know I am proud of you. You guys are doing great. Keep on working hard. Those of you that you're not doing as well, perhaps just work harder. Take note of my comments and do the best that you can. But generally as a class, you guys are really great. So keep on working. Again, I'm always available. I love to help students. So please, if you need me, just get a hold of me. All right. Hey, you guys have a great rest of the week. Okay. Take care.